Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, your friend, the Keti Badiwala, is again with you to discuss an important topic, which is how to select most ideal protected cultivation structure for your protected cultivation. So we are aware there are good number of standard designs are available in protected cultivation. So these are, if we categorize, some of them are polyhouse, where the polythene is used. Some of them are polycarbonate house. Some of them are glass houses. Some of them are shade net, and some of them are low tunnel houses, and some of them are high tunnel houses. So these structures, if we see, look back from where this whole structure started. So the concept of protected cultivation in greenhouses started in areas where there was a cool weather, and the requirement was to trap the heat. But we copied them and tried to adapt the structures as per Indian condition, and specifically for the hot and subtropical areas. So first of all, we need to understand what is the requirement for hot climates or tropical and subtropical climates. So if we see, the prevailing condition is high temperature, low temperature. Both the extreme of temperature is there. Then very high rainfall and dry season also. And then there is very high humidity and very dry weather. So if we see, so we need to maintain the cooler temperature in your protected structure, and you need to manage efficiently the humidity inside the greenhouses. So the most common structure is available is the climate controlled greenhouses, maybe the glass house, maybe the polycarbonate house, maybe the fan and pad greenhouse. So the capex for all these are really higher than the normal structures. And not only the capex is okay, it's a one-time investment. The operational cost to achieve the desired goal is very high. So is it a right way or a right option for your crop? And specifically, if I talk about for your area, is the question we are going to answer. So we need to understand science behind how the greenhouse temperature goes up, or how the heat built inside the greenhouse or protected cultivation structure. So the light is the only source by which this heat generates, because light is a bundle of a photon, and photon is the bundle of energy. And the moment this light enters in your greenhouse and absorbed by any surface, it converts or it generates the heat, and that's how the heat increases in any protected cultivation structure, which is basically meant for trapping heat, and that is still doing the same thing in our climate, in Indian climate. So what the option we have? So there is a need for customizing these structure where we can prevent the entry of even solar light, sunlight inside the greenhouse. If we manage to achieve that, then definitely we can achieve the desired goal of keeping the inside temperature on the lower side. It is good that we have all those structures available, the standard design. Only thing is we need to do a modification. So can we put something on top of the greenhouse for preventing the heat or sunlight? So the option is yes, we can do it. The only thing is we need to see the light requirement of your crop. And I'm sure for leafy vegetable, definitely this is possible, because leafy vegetables, they don't require much of light. And also the vine crops, if we can expose them for early morning hours sunlight, then it is more than sufficient for developing a good crop. So yes, if I specifically mention the most critical and important thing in any protected cultivation is structure in hot and hot climate or tropical and subtropical climate is efficiently designing the shading system and the air circulation system. And if we both manage well, then definitely your structure is going to be more efficient in terms of giving cooling effect. So that's the one part. Second part is most of the coastal area, most of the areas where during rainy season the humidity goes up. So how to handle that humidity, high humidity, and how it impact your crop? So if you see any crop grown in a high humidity is always a struggle to release more water, and if it is not able to release more water, then it is not absorbing the water, and ultimately the crop nutrition is not met, and that's how the crop struggles with a high humidity. So there are options available, but it is really OPEX is required a lot of operational cost like dehumidifier and all the options. So I am not here to drain out your cost or suggesting something to invest more. I'm here to give you an option without investing much. You can contribute for developing a good crop. So let's understand how efficiently you can manage crop in high humidity areas. So for that, we need to understand the concept of transpiration, means losing or releasing water from leaf. And why the plant is doing so? To bring down or maintain efficient body temperature of a plant. Without that, plant cannot do good. So all these tomatoes in leaves are always on the lower side. So suppose the humidity is of around 80% in and around the ambient embassy, in and around your greenhouse, or ambient humidity is 80%, then you measure. You will get more than 90-95% of humidity around the leaf area. Okay, why? Because the leaf is releasing moisture, the transpiration is continuous. So the leaf, where the leaf is there, the releasing of moisture is further building up the humidity, and if the further building humidity is continuous, then around the crop canopy the humidity will be much higher than ambient temperature, or sorry, ambient humidity. So you will say that I know what is the solution, the Kheti Badi wala. So solution is we cannot bring down the humidity below the ambient humidity until and unless we invest the cost. Okay, but we can at least maintain the ambient humidity around the crop canopy also, and that can be achieved by ensuring proper air circulation. So air circulating fans are the key for maintaining efficient or the ambient humidity around the crop zone also. Crop zone, not crop canopy. And one most common mistake is most of these air circulating fans are above the crop canopy. So if they are above the crop canopy, what is the use of circulating that air? So if we can put our air circulating fan on crop canopy height with a adjustable speed, because high speed will damage the crop. So we need to maintain that also. And yes, there need to be a good air circulation and air ventilation also. So the mixing of high humidity and low humidity air will take place, and that's how, as a grower, you will be able to maintain ambient humidity in and around crop canopy also, and by that way your crop is going to be much happier than the normal condition. So today in video I have given you a two basic tips how to bring down the temperature of your protected structure without having any operational cost such a fan and pad. So in that, reducing the sunlight entry in greenhouse is the only solution. So think for that. I have given you putting a shade on top of your greenhouse. That is a one option. And even you can also think for doing like a rooftop sprinkling during the summer. So that's the second option. And then I have given you an option how to manage your crop in high ambient humidity, because the humidity away from the plant or away from the plant canopy and at the plant canopy, there will be a significant difference. So at least as a grower, your role is to manage that humidity efficiently and ensure that the humidity at the crop canopy and ambient humidity must be same. There should not be a significant difference and significantly higher humidity at a crop canopy, and that can be achieved by ensuring better air circulation. So as a grower, we need to indigenize, we need to think on how to promote these two things for maintaining better crop productivity. So today I talk on this, and I would love to hear from you if you have any further query. So I'll always be on your disposable. So uh, I'll say bye bye. So your Kheti Badi Wala will always be with you for any queries. Again, we'll meet with some other interesting topics where we can ensure efficient crop production under protected cultivation structures. So till then, bye bye, and keep learning and sharing your experience for ensuring this industry a great success. So enjoy your Kheti Badi. Thank you. Bye bye.